Welcome back to the KRPTO CU podcast, where the strange is real and the unexplained refuses to stay buried. Tonight, we're heading to Cape Girardeau and back to the year 1941, long before Roswell, before UFOs were part of pop culture. There was a story, one that, if true, could rewrite the timeline of extraterrestrial encounters in America. According to local legend, sometime in the spring of 1941, a strange object fell from the sky just outside Cape Girardeau. Witnesses described a brilliant flash, followed by a crash deep in a wooded area. Authorities quickly moved in. But here, where it gets unsettling, a local minister, often identified in retellings as Reverend William Huffman, was allegedly called to the scene not to investigate, but to pray over bodies that were not human. The story claims he encountered 3 small beings with large heads, thin bodies, and strange, elongated limbs. Their skin described as gray, their features unlike anything he had ever seen. Nearby, a metallic, disc-shaped craft, damaged, silent, otherworldly. He was sworn to secrecy. For decades, the story stayed hidden, passed quietly among family members, and whispered through the community. It wasn't until years later, through second-hand accounts from his granddaughter, that the story reached the public. Skeptics argue there's no official documentation, no photos, no physical evidence, but believers point out something chilling. This was 1941, years before the term flying saucer even existed. So how did this small-town story describe beings that match modern alien reports so closely? Was it coincidence, folklore, or something covered up long before the world was ready? The Cape Girardeau UFO incident remains one of the most debated pre-Roswell encounters in American history, sitting right on that uneasy line between myth and something far more real. And maybe the strangest part, if it did happen, it means we've known the truth a lot longer than we think. Stay curious.